My name is Lucia Ikediashi, and a lot of people know me as Shimmers. Shimmers is an events and domestic tourism provider in Nigeria. I love Nigeria so much, and I'll tell you why. See, I've been very privileged in this art and cultural space, and I would say that most of the things that I've known over the years have been from this industry. I wouldn't say that um, we are not we are not doing enough, or that these festivals are not there. According to Mr. Obi Asika, we have 850 cultural festivals. So these things are there, but I'm going to speak from my point of view as I know it. A lot of people might not know, but there is a festival that I started tourism with. That's how I came into the tourism space. It's called IRIP, the International Film Festival. And there was a whole lot of departments, a lot of people were interested in doing one or two things. But I also still wanted to volunteer. And then I asked a question. I said, come, look, all these foreign artists that are coming, the professional lecturers, all those people that are coming from out of the country, is there anybody to pick them up from the airport? And they say, oh no, we didn't really think about that. And wow, immediately I plugged myself in there, asked for money for a bus, asked for the contacts. That was just how it began. And before you know it, I started running the tourism aspect, or the hospitality aspect for Arab Film Festival. Now, why did I mention that first? You see, festivals in Nigeria are not just celebrations, they should actually be money spinners, in the sense that people are not coming just because of the destination. They're not just coming because they're coming to Lagos. They're coming for an experience. So if you don't package something nice, they're going to go back with bad reviews. Mr. Ikechi just told us now about memories they had in UI. So these are the things that people that will make those outside the country want to come for stuff happening in Nigeria. Memories, experiences. How did we make them feel? What was the hospitality like? So for me, it's very important that we should understand that these festivals should be tourism products. We have literary festivals. I mentioned IREP. I can also mention LABA, the Lagos Arts and Book Festival. That has been running for a very long period of time. We're talking about 28 years. The next edition is going to be in November, and they're going to be running for 28 years. Why do people keep coming back? Because of the experience, the books, the people that they meet, the legends in the art industry. We can also mention Celebration. Celebration has been running. It's actually a festival around the life and the lifestyle of Fela Kuti. It's a music festival. But of course, again, I've been privileged to arrange packages, tour packages around this festival. A lot of people come into the country, they want to experience Lagos through collaboration. It's a 7 days event. So that is it only the shrine that they're going to be going to? No. You can actually just prepare so many other things that they would enjoy, the culture, the food, or other landmarks. Take them to Abeokuta, make a story, Fela story. That was what I did, from Lagos to Abeokuta and back to Lagos. That was an experience that they will never forget. And again, this year in October, we already have a lot of people that are signing up to come for collaboration. We can also still speak about other festivals. You see, Ojudoba also, as we speak, I probably have like 30 people that I'll be taking to the Ojudoba festival. How come or why? Because my last experience there, I went with a family. There's this spirit of belonging, in the Ojudo River Festival, especially if you're going with a royal family. We bought ashwebi. There was a lot of ashwebi that was sold. See now, that's another aspect of it. You see, all these festivals must have an ecosystem that thrives. From that Ankara, you can already tell that, oh, these people are with this particular family. The vendor for that Ankara is making money. We're taking transportation from Lagos. We're doing accommodation. We're taking them around Djibouti. There are already nightlife activities arranged from now. So you see, it's a whole lot, that has to be thought about. That's really like the only way that we can create a new pathway for Nigerian tourism through festivals. I'm going to give you a quick example also of Asabako Festival, which happened in Ghana. I was privileged to be there. I worked on the project. And you could see that people were coming in specifically because of that festival. It happened in Buzwa. Buzwa is almost how many hours away from Accra? About 4 hours from Accra. But a lot of people, once you get into Buzwa like this, you see Oyibo full the whole beach. And of course, again, the indigenous, everybody's out there. I was so shocked at how prepared these vendors were for the markets that was available for them through this foreign tourists. Now, because of the experiences that we put together as tour operators, you can see that instead of spending 1 day at this festival or 2 days at this festival, you begin to find that they see more reasons to stay. They see more reasons to spend money. So that is where our job as tour operators come in. How do we, as we get these people to come in to celebrate with us, as we showcase this culture that of whatever host community to them, how do we make them spend more? From food, we can do food tours. To the music, we can take them to concerts. To fabric, you can teach them tie and dye, to hairstyles. You see a lot of women in Buzwa, all the ladies, all the white ladies, they were trying to braid their hair. As in, salons were booked back to back. I almost didn't get any accommodation. I actually had to stay in a homestead, somebody's house, because accommodation, what happened? Because there was no more accommodation, somebody now started bringing out tents at a spot. You can see like 100 tents. Another small spot, like somebody setting 10 tents. You begin to put out businesses, think of creative ways to make money from these people that take their time to come and enjoy and experience whatever festival it is that we put out to them. I'm going to also speak about the Rufeza Festival. So that I've always wanted to walk the runway. And Rufeza Festival gave me my first. Rufeza Festival happens on October 1st, and it's produced by Mr. Eddie Lawani. So what was that festival about? It was about Afrobeats, it was about fashion, it was about film, and I took pride in wearing one of the fabrics or one of the indigenous fabrics from the Kukuruku clan. Not just me, we had elders in Freedom Park. I'm talking about elderly men, 70, Mr. Boyega Delaja. Everybody wanted to rock, that textile down the runway. It was so much fun. And guess what? The amount of fabric that was sold after that event, it just goes to show that these festivals that we put together, no matter how small, they are tourism and economy drivers. So we need to look extensively at what we have. We have enough. We're not lacking in festivals. You can already hear the success stories from um, from the Calabar Carnival, the Carnival Calabar. It's been great stories and great testimonies coming from that part of the region. And of course, again, we have the Doba Festival that is coming. Guess what? When I went to Ilorin, you could see that there's a rich industry for shea butter. Now, you know that we can actually concentrate on that and make an experience out of that. I have a friend. His name is Kwame. Kwame has been traveling around West Africa, doing chef residencies, food residencies. And when he got to
In
Ghana,
Ghana. You are in Ghana, I think.
no, I'm not in Ghana presently.
Okay,
I'm
go
back in
ahead.
Lagos. So yeah,
Okay.
they share butter. He used shea butter to make dishes. He used it to make meat pies, pastries, and it was like the fluffiest thing. These are things that we have here in Nigeria. Shea butter we have in abundance in Ilorin. So when you are going for the Ilorin Doba, why don't you ask Madam Farida to book you a package that would make you see how shea butter is being produced? It can be used for ice cream. Now, let me also bust your head. Shea butter can be used to wipe all your makeup. Instead of using chemicals on your face, take something natural. It will wipe your makeup. That is shea butter. We have cocoa. If you go for Ojudoba, tell Shimas, okay, I'm going for Ojudoba. I want to go with you. I want to see how cocoa is processed from the plant to chocolate or to beverage. We have companies that are doing that are manufacturing these things into chocolate beverages. I'm talking about cocoa now. Just pick little things things that you think that are little, that are not important, are things that can actually drive the economy for us through festivals. Again, I'm going to speak about Iron Vibes. Iron Vibes is my baby. It's a reggae festival for cervical cancer awareness that I run with Omotola Ibe. Why that is such a beautiful festival is that it appeals to the youth. You see a lot of people, there's a sense of belonging when people come for Irie Vibes because I'll be honest with you, it's a shared experience. I lost my mom to cervical cancer. Somebody has an auntie that is battling cancer. Somebody knows somebody that is battling cancer. Somebody has just finished spending 10 billion naira on treatment and the person is still dying. So why not come together and then, put together funds to ensure that women that come for that event will get screened for free? That's just a very brilliant way to stop cervical cancer. And I would not lie, I've been very privileged to have good people in the industry. My NATO president, she supported with her personal funds and also she supported as NATO and says all the people in the tourism industry, all the females in the tourism industry, oh yeah, everybody. If you don't have a healthy cervix, what's the point of us sitting down together and sharing drinks and laughing? She ensured that a lot of women were tested for free. Not just her. Even young people like Ibrahim of Nigerian tourism lovers, Jumoke, Wemi, name them, friends, family, people that know me and people that don't know me. Oh, can I pay for 10 women? Can I pay for 20 women? And that was how we were able to put funds together for such a brilliant festival that showcased not just the fact that we need awareness for cervical cancer, but also our culture. We had live artists on ground. And let me tell you something about this live art that we do at Area Vibes and how it has actually impacted on the lives of people. Because everything that we're talking about is how it will benefit the ecosystem in the long run. So, a couple of years ago, I think about 5 years ago, Area Vibes, 5 years ago, the artists that performed got an opportunity to travel abroad, and she calls me and says, Lucia, please, I really need your recommendation. I Vibes, they saw my live thing on it and they're asking questions. Please, can you remember you took one video like that? Please, I really, really, in my mind, I'm like, what? iRives actually is recognized like that. Guess what? She has her papers now. She has funding from her local government thingy abroad, and she's happy. And I'm also happy that this festival that we might not know how it has impacted lives has actually impacted lives. So it is not really just about destinations for me, with festivals in Nigeria. I think it's really about the experiences and how you make it thrive for the ecosystem. And when I'm talking about the ecosystem, what am I talking about? We're talking about those that has the vehicles. You see, ABC just did an ad now. They are top of my mind for travel. Let's leave security and infrastructure and all that aside. We have people that sell services, bouncers, security. Why not engage them? We have people that sell beads. We have people that sell shea butter. We have people that sell what do you want? Name it. Just think about it. For toilets, we have people that rent porter what do you call this portable movable toilets. They're going to make money. Those that will clean, that will pick up refuse, because most of the things that I'm involved in, we like to keep it eco-friendly. Keep the space eco-friendly. It's always part of deliberations and our strategies for every festival. They must be cleaning services. Now, those cleaners, they're going to make money. Anybody can be a cleaner. If the money is good, I can take up. I can decide to do that and collect money and put in my pocket. So in the long run, at the end of the day, you find out that it's not really about place. It's about what am I going to enjoy there? Why should I book a ticket from Kafanchan or wherever to come for this festival? It's because you know that if it's a literary festival like Labaf and Ire, you know that you are going to meet intellectuals. As I speak to you, they had over
Some
150.
questions for you.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. 150 what? Before my question.
120 filmmakers, phone filmmakers were trained in the last IREP festival that happened in March. This is a festival that happened in 2011, started off in 2011 with about 70 attendees. Now, see what they are doing. They're training 120 filmmakers in mobile phone documentary with 4,000 people being, in and out of the space in 2026. So sustainability is there if only we can make it less of a place and more of an experience for the people. Mr. Kechi, so I'm going to start by saying, hello everybody. Come with me to Ojudova 2026, happening on the 29th of May at Ijebode. Ashwabi is available, accommodation, um, transportation, and we have great activities lined up for you. Trust me, you won't want to spend just one day. You would love to spend 3 days with us. Contact me for the figures. Okay, so that was just me speaking out from my head. That was this. I have not done any package for Ujodoba yet. I'm gonna do something, but I have not done it yet. But why did I do that? See, that's what we see on social media. You see, everybody is come with me to come with me to come with me, and so yes, those are part of the ways that we can scale these festivals. We can actually engage these influencers that already have a thriving audience. You can see that Dangote Salt, for example, engaged the services of Nike Goldberg engaged the services of Alatishe, doing Alatishe. You see, technology, leveraging technology, with the beauty that is social media can actually help us scale these festivals. It can give people insights as to why they should be at these festivals. And another thing is that we must actually package, I said this thing the last time, we must package these festivals as tourism products, as curated experiences. Okay, now I said something earlier. I'll give you VIP tickets. I'll get you beautiful vehicles that are AC tight. I know that I'm going to give you 3 days of hanging out with the elites in town. Put all that in a package, and you will see that a lot of people will want to follow you to Ojudoba. That's a way to scale. I'm not just speaking about Ojudoba, I'm also speaking about Ire vibes. These are the things that we say to our visitors, to say to our audiences. You also have to have like a target niche where you can reach out to certain brands. Like we have um collaborations with wellness brands because of course Air Vibes is a wellness festival. So we have sponsors from day one, Lacena Water. They are kind of like the best water to have. It's an alkaline mineral water. We have a Benoit Art and Healing Festival that is based in Ghana. They are a wellness, a traditional wellness brand. We have NATOP, our tourism operators association of Nigeria Association of Tour Operators. You understand? So all these people are likened to the brand, so it's easy for us to reach out, for us to be able to scale this festival. I would also like to use this opportunity to say to Federal Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, we reached out to them to see how we can scale Ire Vibe, and they gave us an endorsement last year. But we're talking about the funds and also for the ministry, Madam Commissioner, Madam Essay, Mr. Essay, Madam PA, PS. I would come again. I've been there 4 times and I've not gotten anything. But we're trying to scale this festival. We'll continue to reach out. Again, we must know that these festivals that we're talking about are data driven. How would anybody be invested in or interested in investing in what you're doing if they don't see any return on investments, right? So it is very, very important to have this data. How many people are at your festival? What are their spending habits? What are they interested in? Like I said, we are now taking it away from destinations to tourism products. So now, the people that are coming for IREC, the people that are coming for Lagos Art and Book Festival, the people that are coming for Lagos Fringe, what are the dynamics? Why would somebody want to invest? I spoke to um what's this lady's name? Oh shit, she go vex for me, bro. Miss Abiola Adelana. I asked about funding and how to scale these things. And she said, Lucia, once I see a return on investment and it's good for us, we will support. So, don't come to us with something that is not going to bring funds or is not going to bring some sort of returns. Do you understand? So all these things are things that we should actually look out for. Again, we must have a festival calendar. Mr. Ikechi, you mentioned earlier that you have over 350 festivals. Where are they archived? How can we access them? I know that Mr. Obi Asika is actually putting something together. The people that have put together stuff, where can we access these things? And the reason why I say this is easy for tourists or literary tourists or however you want to call it, these people that are coming for this festival. It is easier for them to know what is happening at a certain time. We know that Ojudoba is happening on the 29th of May. We know that this is happening at this time. We know that Arifat is going to happen November 17th. We know that Lagos Carnival is going to happen in December. Anybody that wants to come to Nigeria would plan. I have a friend that he puts his leave specifically for the period that celebration is happening. He comes with t-shirts. That's another thing. Merchandise. You know, when festivals are branded, when we have names, celebration t-shirts flying over the place, Ira vibes, our own t-shirts it shines. You understand? Because we do things differently. It's tie-dyed and the letters shine at night, right? We have those t-shirts and tote bags flying from one place to the other. You see, Jumoke is wearing it in Seychelles. Wemi is wearing it in Abraka. Another person is wearing it in UK. It takes the brand places without you being there. So it's also very important that these festivals must have branding, proper branding. I'm not just talking about marketing branding now for the sponsors. I'm talking about what people will wear away from the space that will keep your name in the sights of thousands of people for years to come. And it also takes me back to us not having to put these festivals. Don't think of these festivals as a one-off event. Whatever festival you want to go for, it shouldn't be a one-off event. It shouldn't be what will happen only in May. What are the other products and other things that can make it run for a year? I said something earlier about where to get materials for festivals happening in Nigeria. So when I was doing research for this event, I got involved, or I went to the Labaf Library, which is located in Freedom Park. It's free to use, and I saw the only books that I saw there on festivals in Nigeria was by Mr. Pelu Awofeso. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there was some other volume one and volume two of Nigerian festivals. But the one that was interesting are two editions of Mr. Kalu's books. This is the same Labaf I'm
Okay,
telling you is
maybe
going to